Hey everyone, welcome to Quick Break Games, and welcome to a brand new video for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the big new LEGO game coming out at some point. We really don't know when, and that's really what this video is going to be about. It's kind of talking about when we can expect more news about this game and all of the evidence kind of building up to that. Because if you didn't hear, the game was officially delayed back on April 2nd. TT Games released a statement on Twitter. They didn't really provide any further details about when the game is coming. They didn't even say it's still coming in 2021. For all we know, it could be coming in 2022. I don't think that's likely, but heck, it's possible now. But they did say, release date details and everything like that will be coming as soon as possible. So when can we expect more news about this game? Well, I believe we will get something on Tuesday, May the 4th, which isn't too far away now. Of course, this is Star Wars Day. This is the date that many of us thought the game would actually release on. Maybe that was the original plan before this game got delayed further, like maybe back in August during the gameplay trailer. That's kind of when TT Games thought they might release the game, but who knows. In my opinion, it's very likely that we'll get something on this day, since May the 4th last year is when TT Games revealed the box art for the game, like the front cover that you see on all the pre-order pages. They also had an article that revealed a little bit more information about the game, so they definitely care about May the 4th. There's precedent for it now, so it seems pretty likely that we'll get something on that day. Now, what can we get on that day? I think it'll be a smaller announcement, and I'll explain why here in a second. I think maybe they'll give us just like the release date. That would be pretty cool if we actually got a firm release date, not like a release window or anything like that, or some sort of trailer, small teaser. But the reason I think it's going to be smaller is because I think the big news drop, like with a big gameplay demo and all that, I think will be coming during E3 2021. So E3 2021 is happening, unlike last year where E3 got canceled. It's going to be completely digital this year, and it's going to be from June 12th to June 15th. So just in a couple months now. WB Games, the company that markets the LEGO games, is confirmed to be there. Now, you might think WB Games could just show off their other titles like Back 4 Blood, which they love to advertise a lot, Hogwarts Legacy, the new Harry Potter game coming out next year, Gotham Knights, stuff like that. But both TT Games and Lucasfilm Games, which is like part of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is part of Lucasfilm Games. Both of those accounts followed the official E3 Twitter account recently, which is very interesting, which to me confirms that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will be at E3, because why would TT Games like just now start following E3 right after they announced that E3 is coming back this year? So I think it's definitely happening. Like if the game doesn't show up at E3, I will be very shocked. Now, after the Future Games Show disaster last month, where we all thought the game was going to show up there, all the evidence pointed to it being there, and they didn't show it. I don't want to say for certain that the game is going to be showing up at E3, but it's looking very, very likely. Now, to my knowledge, a LEGO title has never missed E3, like in the past 10 plus years. And with TT Games following the E3 Twitter account recently, I think it seems very certain. Now, what could they actually show regarding this game at E3? Now, E3 is digital this year, so it'll be a little bit different than the past. But at past E3s, there is typically a 10 to 15 minute or so gameplay demo of whatever the newest LEGO game that they're promoting that year is, with Arthur Parsons, one of the head guys from TT Games, kind of talking over it, talking with somebody from like IGN or one of these game journalist companies, and kind of explaining additional details about what you see with the gameplay. And typically there's also interviews with various other members of TT Games at E3 as well, but this may not happen this year since the event is being digital only, so they won't actually be walking around like a big floor like they are typically, so I really don't see interviews happening this year, unfortunately. But there's still lots of stuff we don't know about this game that Arthur Parsons could reveal in like a 10 to 15 minute gameplay demo. We need to know about online play. When asked about online plays, TT Games stated that they have new technology, so they didn't outright deny it, so it seems like the new game engine could be like online play capable. Maybe that's the reason we haven't been getting online play in all the LEGO games, or it's been very rare, is that maybe the engine's not really set up for it. So maybe they're kind of designing that, and maybe all future LEGO games will have online play. Who knows? That would be really great. They also hinted at E3 last year that there might be a mumbling or grunting option, because when fans thought there would be voice acting in the new game after the announcement, I think a lot of fans were wanting the classic mumbling and grunts from the previous games where they don't talk, and TT Games actually took that feedback in, and one of the devs during an interview at E3 said that they were looking into that and they could possibly do that. So now that was almost 2 years ago now. We haven't had an update, so we need to know about if the game's going to have mumbling, and we also need to know about online play. I think that's something that TT Games and Arthur Parsons needs to be asked at the digital E3 this year. Of course, lastly at E3, I expect a solid release date, not just a release window like they did previously, like spring 2021 or just 2020, but a hard, solid date. Of course, that's if they didn't already reveal the date on May the 4th. Now, you might be wondering what I think the release date for the game will be. It's kind of hard to say this early on with just recently getting the delay announcement, but I'm thinking maybe a late summer, early fall release, so maybe like the August or September time frame. I would say October, because that would be like a full year since when the game was originally supposed to come out in October 2020. But I believe Back 4 Blood, WB Games' other title, is going to be releasing during that kind of time frame. So I don't think it'll be October. I think it'll be either before then, or maybe at the worst case scenario, maybe November 2021. But it's really hard to say about a release day right now. We do know that LEGO games always release on Tuesday, so kind of keep that in mind as well, as if you're trying to come up with a prediction yourself. But other than that, that's all we have right now. So in summary, I think we'll get a smaller piece of news on May the 4th. I don't think they'll pass up May the 4th. Like maybe a short trailer, a teaser, and maybe they'll reveal the release date there. But I think the main big gameplay demo will be at E3 2021. I think Arthur Parsons from TT Games is going to be there, and hopefully he'll drop some juicy information about this game, mainly online play, and whether this game will have grunting and rumbling or not. But other than that, that's going to do it for this video, so let me know what you think. Do you think we'll get news on May the 4th, or do you think they're going to skip us and leave us in silence? Do you think the game's going to be at E3? I think that's pretty much a certainty now. I know I said that about the future game show, so who knows at this point, but it's looking very likely with TT Games following the Twitter account and with WB Games confirmed to be there, so it's looking very good. So let me know what you think. Do you think we'll get a gameplay demo? Do you think we'll have Arthur Parsons kind of giving us additional information about the game at E3? Let me know all of that, and hey, maybe you think the game's going to show up at a different time, so let me know about that as well. Comment all that below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, if you found it informative or entertaining. Dislike it if not. Let me know how I can improve these videos, and subscribe to be notified right when the newest videos come out. We're always covering LEGO games here on the channel. Currently Skywalker Saga, but we do mini kit guides and everything LEGO games here, so you're going to want to subscribe for all that stuff. So I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Brick Games.